Alright guys, we are back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. Now with that The Truth DT intro done, we're going to be talking about things I don't like about Nikke in this video. The video in the thumbnail is going to say hate, but hate's too strong of a word. I would describe the things that I am airing my grievances out with the game, but I'm just putting it there because it gets people to watch. So, ooh, I'm clickbaiting. Oh my gosh, not like I clickbaited before on my tier list. Other than that, we're gonna be talking about things that I don't like about what the game is doing, and I'm gonna be offering a few ways I think the game can improve on the things that I am going to discuss in this video. But before that, if you guys haven't done so already, hit the like button, hit subscribe, would appreciate that. But let's talk about the first thing I don't like about the game, and that is the silver ticket mileage shop. I bring this one up because the available units that you can claim with silver tickets has not changed since the beginning of the game. The only few exceptions that they have added into the silver mileage tickets is just the free-to-play SSR units. So it would be Ray, Kilo, and Snow White. Those are the free-to-play units that they have added to the silver mileage shop after the 160 wall. Unless you're getting burst wallpapers or getting the max core for the units that you like. Other than that, there's no real reason to be spending your silver tickets. And I feel like the game has been in a state where it would not hurt them to add a few units to the shop. Maybe Helm, maybe the schoolgirls, maybe the bunnies. The main thing about those units being added to the shop is that they're just still spelled bodies, so you still need to pull the first copy of the unit for you to actually use those dupes. So that would be nice if they would just to add a few more premium units to the silver ticket shop, because on my main account, they're just sitting there. The second thing I want to talk about in the video is limited time characters. The good thing of what Shift Up did is that the seasonal units for the Christmas event, they brought back last year's Christmas units onto this year's banner, but they are unfeatured. However, they had a higher pull rate being unfeatured. So the main unit was Ludmilla and Mika. They were both 2%, and the unfeatured Christmas units were 1%. Then the other units were the Pilgrims and the other unfeatured SSRs, which shared that last 1%. So that's great. I don't mind that. My thing is the collab characters. The collab characters never coming back. That is such a pit hole for people to spend their money on, because FOMO kicks in to where if you don't get these units now, you will never get them. Last year we had Chainsaw Man, and people were thinking the collab units would be coming back on the ReZero banner, but they haven't. Which is a shame, because I was waiting for them to come back so I could MLB them so I could get their burst wallpapers. And since ReZero has came and gone, now people aren't able to get those units or those burst wallpapers. But the reason for that was because licensing issues. I'm guessing that they would have to pay the IP owners another royalty so that they could put them in the game again. That's what I'm guessing as a reason why that they can't put the anime collab characters back into the game when ReZero was out. So whenever we get the video game collab, what's going to happen around August or September, that's supposed to fit between the Nier Automata time slot, those units are not coming back either. Both Nier and whatever video game collab that we're going to have. It's a real shame that that's the case. Jumping from Nier, we get into the next topic, which is the gacha costume. I'm not sure if other gachas do this. You guys could let me know. I know that Counterside had something like this where they had the HoloLive crossover, HoloLive EN in particular, actually. I don't know if that was a permanent thing or if that's a case where it's just a limited time offer and then they are gone. So if you guys could let me know in the comment section how that works outside of Nikke, that'd be great, because Nikke is the only game that I've come across to where they had gacha costumes. On the subject of gacha costumes, I do not like the system at all. $60 for a new costume is outrageous. Like, just to guarantee you the costume. If you were going to spend $60, you might as well just spend those $60 on more rainbow tickets in the cash shop rather than spending it in the gacha costume section. And I say that because the rewards aren't the greatest. If I remember correctly, it was like 15 blue tickets, 10 rainbows, upgrade modules, a free tier 9 company gear. You get the rock to overload your gear, and I believe it's like like 1 or 2 other things. And then that's if you don't get the costume early, which is crazy. It's new lines, new stance, new animations, a new burst animation, which is great. I'd rather them spending the resources on improving the animation and the bursts and having more voice lines for us to enjoy. But I'd rather have more incentive or better rewards to be rolling on the costume gacha, because you could get upgrade modules pretty easily. So that just seems like a nothing reward if you don't get the costume. The rock can be good. It's just that they only give you, I think they only give you like 1 or 3 rocks. I would have to look at the rewards. Probably would show you guys a little graphic of how many rocks you get, but I'm not sure. I believe it's only 1 rock. Or maybe 3. Future me will have to take care of that when he's editing the video. Another just as useless reward as the upgrade module is the tier 9 company gear. Both the upgrade module and the tier 9 company gear should be swapped out, to be honest, for something better, because after you get past the 160 wall and you're able to clear intercept EX, you're always getting tier 9 gear. So just having an extra chance of getting another tier 9 gear, I mean, it's nothing too substantial if you're able to clear intercept EX every day. And then even if you're not able to, you're gonna get to that point pretty easily. So I would like a little more bang for my buck if I'm going to have to shell out those $60. And I remember a statistic showing the likelihood of someone having to go to pity, which is at $60, and the percentage is crazy. I'll have another graphic here, and it's about 80% of the player base who rolls on the costume gacha will have to go to pity. That percentage is crazy thinking about it. So 1 in every 5 people are going to be able to get the costume earlier, but they don't say how early. It could just be $10. So instead of you going $60, you're going $50, which is outrageous to think about, unless you're just that guy. By all means, be that guy. Another thing that I want to bring up is the cash shop incentives. Now, what I mean by this is Nikke is available on mobile devices and PC. I remember in a survey that they released a couple months ago that they were asking what incentives would you like to be paying on the PC platform side rather than the mobile device side. They had decent options in the survey, which is PC exclusive packs, and I believe it's you get more resources out of the packs. They had 3 options, but those are the 2 I remember. If you are purchasing packs through the mobile device store, which is Google Play or Apple, take a 30% cut from what you are purchasing. So let's say if you buy a $60 pack in the cash shop, 30% of that $60 is going to go towards the platform, which is Google Play or Apple, and the rest gets sent over to whoever the publisher is. So ShiftUp wants you to sidestep that so you could purchase packs on the PC platform, because if you purchase packs on the PC platform opposed to the mobile platform, they get 100% of the purchase rather than 70% of the purchase being on mobile platforms. For me, that sounds like a great idea, but the one incentive that they put in for you to be purchasing on PC rather than mobile is to link your credit card to the PC platform, and you only get 300 gems. To me, that is BS, and I would highly advise anyone to not do that. I would not be linking credit card information to a PC platform just to get 300 gems. That is not worth it, in my opinion. And that will lead me into the anti-cheat. And I wanted to save this gripe that I had with the game because it is probably the most I don't care what you're talking about, Rujo topic. But this is pretty important to me as a consumer because I do not like kernel level anti-cheat. Nikke has that. Matter of fact, they have 4 anti-cheats in this game, which is outrageous to think about. You have 4 anti-cheats in the game, and you still have these guys in co-op raid cheating. How does that happen? I don't get it. You have 4 anti-cheats, and people are still cheating. Like, make it make sense. And another thing I don't like is that there are going to be data breaches in these companies. So you linking your credit card information, and then if ShiftUp or whoever the publisher is for ShiftUp, if the database gets leaked, guess what happens with that database? Your information gets leaked as well. So someone could just swoop in and just use your information, which is no bueno. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. Now, I'm not going to doomsay, be like, you should not be purchasing online or you should not be linking your credit card information to these websites, but I want to make sure you guys are as safe as possible while enjoying these games. Now, even though I complain about the anti-cheat, I still play the game on PC because it's part of the lifeblood of my YouTube channel. That's something I'm going to have to bite the bullet on. But I have not linked any of my credit card information to the PC platform, and I do not plan to. That's just my preference. You do not have to take it as your own. Everyone here is capable of protecting themselves as much as they want. I can't tell you guys anything more than that. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for listening to my stupid rambles about things I do not like about this game, especially that last topic, probably even more stupider than before, but it is my 2 cents about the game. Y'all have been awesome, and I will see you guys again in the next Goddess of Victory Nikke video. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye 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 bye!